If there's one word to describe the art scene in St. Petersburg, it's surreal. In fact, inside this 2-year-old building, you'll find the largest collection of work by Salvador Dali. And when it comes to his work, it's all about finding the hidden gems. With more than 96 oil paintings, including several of Dali's masterpieces, you won't find a more complete collection outside of Europe. But according to Executive Director Hank Hine, the story of how the Dali collection got to St. Petersburg is as surreal as his art.
There's no reason for the Dali Museum to be here except something surreal happened. A couple in Cleveland, Ohio, who had this collection, wanted to do some estate planning. And of all the museums in the world that they offered it to, none met their standards. And one young lawyer in this town read an article in the Wall Street Journal that was titled, "Art World Dilly-Dallies Over the Dalis." And he went to the mayor and he went to the publisher of the newspaper and he said, "Couldn't we bring this great museum collection here?" And they said, "Let's try it." And it ended up here on the water, like Dali's homeland, here in St. Petersburg.
Perhaps the best part of the museum is that it lets you explore Dali's long career and contemplate some of his most iconic works.
We have the simple pleasure of seeing Dali's immense ability to create a double image. You see that it's a human figure, it's his wife, but you also see that it's Abraham Lincoln. And once you understand that it's two things at the same time, it frees your mind to be much more flexible about life and the world, to understand that things are not fixed, things are not the way we assume first that they are. He opens our minds to the possibility that there is multiple layers of meaning. And this is why this museum is a great classroom for children, to teach that fundamental lesson of art, to allow flexibility, to see the world in a different way.
After some fine art, maybe it's time for a little fun art. This is a place called Painting with a Twist. You come here just a few miles away from the museum to try to make your own Dali masterpiece. Oh, by the way, emphasis on the word try. And wine's involved.
Are you guys having fun?
I call this my yellow mood.
Now you can use your brush flat to get yourself a crisp line. Woo!
You don't have to be a great artist to enjoy taking a stab at making your own Dali. And the best part is when you're done, you get to take your masterpiece home. The bottom line, St. Petersburg and Clearwater aren't just affordable, they're accessible. And that accessibility may actually be the biggest hidden gem of all.